So this wall behind me is right now leaned against the foundation. It's kind of wobbly. I do need to add blocking in there, so I'm going to go ahead and block that so it's not tippy and it can be held straight and everything. And then I think the idea would be to be able to stand a couple walls up just to make room on the deck to build more walls. Now that all the blocks are done, we're going to nail them in 3.5 foot and 4.5 foot. What I'm doing here is attaching blocks to the rim board at the edge of the subfloor. That way when we're standing the wall up, the bottom doesn't slide out from underneath us, and those blocks stop it from sliding and we can actually stand the wall.
Push.
Yeah, slightly lift.
Okay, stop.
Okay, do it again.
Okay.
So right now it's leaning in slightly. It needs to push out slightly. Tip out slightly.
Oh, that way.
Keep going.
Is it good?
Got it.
You got it. Come on. We can't put it down now. It's too far.
It's too far up. Oh. Okay, so let's push my thing off so let's get stood up. Come on. Can you keep it right there for a second? I'm gonna take all the way there for a second. And move this, because... Oh. There we go. Okay, we're good. Will you come over here? Let go of that for a second?
You sure?
Yep, let go.
You sure?
Yes, Chelsea. Chelsea, literally just let go. You're... Okay, you were pulling
Oh my
it...
God.
You were pulling it back towards me. And I was trying to hold it up. Come here and hold what I'm holding. Giving it to you. There you go.
So wait, don't cut that part out.
Don't let go.
I'm not gonna. Okay, yeah, it can get in tighter than that.
Chelsea's holding the two top plates together. That way our walls are nice and tight, and then I'm going through it and nailing one to the other. This feels pretty stable.
Yeah.
So when we built the 8-foot wall, instead of buying 8-foot, true 8-foot 2x4s, we bought the stud length, or 2x6s, we bought the stud length 2x6s. That way it'd be a little easier and we could just nail them together and not have to cut every single one. The 12-foot 2x6s are like 12 foot and 4 inches. So we're gonna have to cut those too. Did we write down what that was supposed to be? We framed this wall the same way we framed all the other walls. The only difference is that the studs are 12 foot instead of 8 foot. The windows get framed the same, and we don't have any doors, so that we don't worry about that in this one. And as you can see, I've now fixed my mistake of where I put the headers. So all our headers are correct on this one too. So yesterday, me and Chelsea got this wall up that we had built before, and our west wall up. This is the wall we just built. So this end is 12 foot, and that end is 8 foot, and we're just gonna do a shed roof. But the window on this side, our French door, and then a window on that side, we decided not to put those two windows in over here because that would give us like a blank wall to put shelves on and to potentially like project onto for a TV instead of having a TV. My big mistake that I've made is those headers. So we kind of need these headers to be flush with the outside instead of flush with the inside. That way we can attach our window to it, the window flange. So I need to do that, and then I need to add a cripple in 2 above those. I don't really need anything. Looking at it, honestly, the header's not doing anything, but my stud spacing is on point, so I'll probably add one just right above the windows just to help. And then that's it, but I'm gonna do that later. So I'm gonna do it after I move the headers. What I'm gonna This window was a little different to figure out how high I wanted it and where to put the header. Since it's a 6 foot tall window, it takes up most of the wall, and I didn't want a very large gap in between the top of the window and the bottom of the window on the second floor that goes right above it. So that's why that header is pushed up all the way against that top plate instead of being down a little bit. That is blowing directly our way, so we're gonna get some rain. So, don't know if you can tell, we're that blue dot. Yeah, no thank you. Hold on, no, lift it up. Okay, we're good. I don't know. That really fucking hurts. That day, I thought I broke my hand. My hand got caught in between a stud and my leg, and it hurt pretty bad. And when I was trying to move it afterwards, I heard a pop in one of my fingers, and I didn't think that was too good. So we went up to the ER, but they said it wasn't broken after they took X-rays. It just pretty much bruised everything in my hand. So it took about 3 or 4 weeks for it to heal fully, until I could use it fully again and get my grip strength. For the first pretty much week, I couldn't open a doorknob. I didn't have any grip strength at all. We should have put a block there at the end of the wall so it didn't slide, but I was being dumb and being lazy and didn't put one there and thought we could do it, but obviously we couldn't, so that happens, and those are just things we deal with. I'm glad I didn't break my hand. That would have been a lot worse, but this wasn't fun either. Okay. Oh, I almost fell off. Almost like stepped that way. Don't fucking drop it.
As I've said before, it's your house.
Go do your homework.